Hi. Uh, Thanks for your patience, everybody. I've decided it's time for me to finally answer all of your questions. I know that I've had a bit of a delay because I've been avoiding it. um, so, firstly, thank you so much to everyone that sent me a question. There's a lot of them, so I've decided to answer as many as I can in this video now, but I don't want the video to just drag on and on. So, if I don't answer your question in this one, I think I might do another one. So, here we go. The first one is this Hannah wants to know how I discovered this path and if it would be possible for her to combine their job with pleasure in the way that I do. Um, yeah, anyone can do that. Basically, if you work hard and you believe in what you're doing, I believe you can kind of make it happen. It's mostly just about if you wanted to work in fashion, it's about being well researched, understanding the industry, understanding what you're up against, and knowing what you can achieve and constantly striving to improve. So, yeah, just give it your best shot, I say. Kind of take a leap and don't really do things by halves. Like a lot of people are like, oh, maybe I can do it and sort of give it a try and then give up because they're scared of failing. But you really need to throw your heart into it. So, yeah. The next one is what inspired me to start my blog and my photography career. I started my blog because I was bored and I was calling up my friend all the time, finding things on the internet and going, "Oh, hey, Suan, check out this random editorial that I found. It's amazing." And she'd be like, "Yeah, leave me alone. I'm at work." And then eventually she showed me fashion blogs and told me to put my interest into something constructive. Initially, I was absolutely terrible at taking photos, so please don't look at my archives because I was just using this little point and shoot camera, like a Sony side shot, and the pictures are blurry and horrible, and I look like a moron. But yeah, we just basically just kept going at it. I loved it, and improved slightly. A lot, improved a lot. And then the next questions are: what is the highlight of my career so far? Probably shooting the editorial that I did with Nicole in Paris with Louis Vuitton. That was a real dream come true, and it was so much fun. And Nicole, she's an amazing friend of mine, and she's just so inspired. And we were both I think our hearts were racing the whole day we were shooting because it was just really a dream come true to realize a vision like that, like an idea that you have. And we were in Paris, and it was Louis Vuitton, and I'm like, is this happening? It was really exciting. Then, what's my favorite place to travel to? Japan is the best. It's like being on another planet or some kind of alternative reality. And the Japanese culture is so beautiful, and the people are so friendly and generous, and it's a magical place. Where am I traveling next? Well, right now I'm in Amsterdam. Next week I go back to tomorrow I go back to Stockholm, and then 2 weeks time I'm going to Ibiza for work. Onwards and upwards. How did you get over the nervousness of working professionally on a shoot, knowing you had to get quality images out of it? I didn't really know that I did get over the nervousness. I was really very, very nervous. I think one of the first shoots I did was for Felt. It was for Nike. She runs the night, and I was nervous as hell. I think I just you just fake it until you make it. So you just kind of like, oh yeah, I've got it all under control, and inside you're kind of sweating. You need to a lot on the outside you're sweating. You need to just keep it under wraps. More questions. Style tips when traveling. Just pack everything so that each item would kind of coordinates with the next, so that your pieces are kind of complementary. That's good advice. So you don't kind of have one outfit that you can only wear with this pair of pants or this and that. You can kind of mix and match. Do bloggers usually have a team or someone to take personal style photos? Some girls I know will take someone that they know on a job. A lot of the girls, especially Australian bloggers, we don't have teams. Like, we mostly just travel alone and accost like another blogger or a friend, or anyone to kind of take our pictures. Someone like Kiara, she definitely has a team, but I don't have anyone. But I do have like someone that manages my clients and negotiates jobs and things like that. So most of the girls I know actually do have management in that sense, like an agent, which is helpful, very helpful. What app do I use for Instagram posts? Well, I used to use Afterlight, and now I use ViscoCam as well. They're pretty good. And what are the necessities of a blogger when traveling and going out to take photos for blog entries? Necessities, probably like a good quality camera and good lighting. So you got to take at the right time of day. And yeah, probably you want to be shooting somewhere like safe as well. If you've got an expensive camera, you don't want to have someone steal it. I don't know. You need to have someone to take the pictures, but you can be pretty versatile with that as well. Any tips for traveling, like packing my luggage and beauty and sightseeing? I always say just try and pack light, but I never really subscribe to that myself. Probably the key tip for packing your suitcase is I would roll everything up because you can squash more in that way, and also things are less creased. Okay, I think I might answer some more questions in another video, otherwise this is going to go on for too long. So thanks so much.